Hey guys, this is Real Appalachia with Melody
and Shane.
And today we are in historic Jonesborough, the oldest town in Tennessee.
Can't beat that. We'll get out here and show you some stuff. But what we can show you, it's a pretty nasty day, isn't it?
Yes.
Cold, rainy, and you can kind of tell from our hair probably, can't you?
Yeah. We're wetter than wet hens.
We're wet, but it's not dampening our spirits.
No. We're going to have a fun day in Jonesborough, right. And you guys are too.
And we'll probably start back here at the Chester Inn right behind us.
Let's go look at it.
Let's do it.
All right, we want to give you a better shot of the outside of the Chester Inn. It was built in the late 1790s and it is the oldest commercial structure in Tennessee's oldest town. It was once accommodation for Andrew Jackson, James Polk, and Andrew Johnson. Andrew Jackson was even threatened with tarring and feathering.
Wow.
Fought a fire in his nightshirt and hosted a reception at this legendary inn. It is now a museum, but in going and looking at the beautiful inside, we learned that the downstairs was once a barber shop, a library, and the upstairs had served as residential space for the elderly too, so pretty cool.
And that's pretty much just a museum at this point, isn't it?
Yes, it's just the museum now. Very neat little look at it that we had earlier.
Andrew Jackson, Andrew Johnson, and James Knox Polk. I just had to say that because I like that middle name. That's really cool. 3 presidents have been here since.
Yeah, really cool.
Okay, we're walking around here in the Chester Inn.
Oh man, and it is so pretty.
How about that fireplace?
I know. You gotta check out the wallpapered ceiling too.
Oh yeah. You don't see that every day, do you?
That would be a hard job to do.
Ain't that the truth?
Okay. No, you know, little pressure, you just walk around, take your own look around. No. Yeah.
Would you like another picture with a mantle or anything?
I think we're probably good, but thank you. We're just getting some pictures of the building too. It's so pretty.
Different than nowadays. Yeah. With the kids all having iPhones.
Would you like a picture as well?
Oh, no, I take horrible pictures.
That's a great picture, yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It'll be a fun festive picture with the tree.
Of course, being a former librarian after 35 years,
Look at that
I still
old
have
style
to
tree.
Yeah.
I just love that.
Most of that popcorn.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to
And
string
I'll go to
popcorn,
the
but they were
doctor's
just
office
talking
and
about how hard it is to do
Oh,
that.
really?
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Pages.
Little baby doll.
I work at the library now.
Oh, do you?
Oh, look at the little kitchen set. How sweet is that?
Yeah, in Russell County.
Okay.
Virginia. So,
I love that little kitchen set.
I've read a few books on the like iPad, but only because we didn't have it.
This was a family room.
Okay.
And of course, it wasn't like a Holiday Inn or anything. You actually went to the trouble to get here. Sometimes you might even stay a week.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Grandma used to have stuff like this. Actually, Mom did. I guess
Yeah.
that you probably didn't want me not to touch.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hard not to.
I didn't. Yeah, I shouldn't have.
This little top hat.
And then the old lamps.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those old ones.
We always had those at the house, but people have different stuff.
I want that top hat.
It's a little small for me. I'll try it on.
Not.
And the
not
buildings
much.
that you see out back have been added on for different reasons and different purposes over the years.
Even with the rain, it is beautiful out here.
Absolutely.
A nice little view from the Chester Inn.
Yeah. Jackson Theater, Old First National Bank, and then to the far, far left is the courthouse. Which of course
Yes.
we'll take a closer look at here in a minute.
The beautiful.
Okay, yeah, we're standing outside the Mary B. Martin Storytelling Hall.
Very unique building here
Yeah.
too.
Yes.
Looks newer, but in the old style, or maybe it's just been renovated. But very pretty.
Very pretty, and they have that International Storytelling Convention here too, which is a really big deal.
In the gift shop, it had so many great Appalachian books.
used to have mine. I don't know what happened. I'm going to have to throw a protest on them.
Yeah. Send them some more.
Yeah. And there's a look at the Jackson Theater, which is under renovations. Looks like they're doing a great job with that.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm told it'll seat in excess of 300 people when it's finished.
I love these old theaters.
I do too. I just love when they spend money on fixing those back up.
I do too.
Let's get down here and tell some more. Including the Christopher Taylor House.
Yes. And apparently
Infamous.
the ghost of Andrew Jackson supposedly haunts this house because he stayed in the house when it was on its original location. And now people say that they see him going to the door and then disappearing.
That's wild.
Yes.
It says here it was built in 1777. And then, of course, Andrew Jackson lived here from 1788 through 1789 while he was practicing law in Jonesborough.
Mm-hmm.
And finally they moved this here in 1974 just to keep it protected and safe, rather than out there isolated. But now, you got to be a pretty cool town when you were hunted by a president, right?
Yeah, exactly.
He can only be in so many places, his ghost.
Only the oldest town in Tennessee.
Yep. The oldest town in Tennessee. Jack, he knew what was up, didn't he?
Guess so.
Old Hickory.
Very pretty.
And here's just a rear look at the Christopher Taylor house and a little closer look at that chimney.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
These rocks.
So much to see in Jonesborough. I'd like to spend
There
all day
is.
here, but we won't.
Especially with it raining.
Especially with it raining. Right, we better get what we get is good.
Exactly.
Can't go past the churches, can we?
No, I love this one. This is the Jonesborough Presbyterian Church. It was organized in 1790. Look how gorgeous.
Now there is a steeple for you.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's keep looking.
All right. And now we are looking at the historic Eureka Inn, built in 1797 as a private resident home. It once had a jury room in one of the large bedrooms that still serves as a meeting room today. It's been mostly used as a private residence, but now it looks like it is a hotel with a restaurant. Looks pretty nice.
Oh, I'll check that out some one of these days.
Oh yeah. And on this site in 1819 to 1820, the first published abolition publications, the Manumission Intelligencer and the Emancipator was published.
That's what a lot of people don't realize about the Civil War. Even though Tennessee seceded from the Union, East Tennessee was very strong pro-Union.
Yeah.
A very big portion of that. In fact, of course, Andrew Johnson was from Greenville down the road here, so
Yeah, this is the May Dishner house where that happened.
that is a beautiful place. So we're looking at the Blair Moore House here. It was built in 1832 and is now a bed and breakfast.
Man, it's pretty. I just love these old buildings, old houses.
I do too. There's something about it. I just love to stay at something like that, and it's
Oh, yeah.
it gets rave reviews online, so apparently it is well worth a visit. Thought I'd give you a better shot of the Blair Moore House sign, and also the Jack Moore Looking Glass Maker. You don't see that very often, do you? What a gorgeous building, though. Okay, what you see before you right now is the Mansion House at 200 West Main Street. It was built in 1843 by the first postmaster, John W. Sampson. And it was one of the earliest hotels in Jonesborough, believe it or not.
Nice. Very pretty building. I love that detail and the architecture on the porch.
Yeah. It actually served as a stagecoach travel place, so.
Cool.
And it was originally known as the John Simpson Hotel.
Awesome.
And to come back here to the May Dishner House, it was built in 1904, but before that there was another home here called the Yancey House. And what I thought was cool about that is in 1868, that home was sold to a man by the name of James Cousins. He bought it for $2,200, and he was a free man of color who had been living in Tazewell, Virginia. He moved down here to Jonesborough in 1865, right around the end of the Civil War. So.
That is really awesome.
What you see in front of you here is the courthouse. And this one was built actually in 1913, as you can probably see up there on the building. But it is the 6th courthouse, being the exact same spot here in Jonesborough. The original one was built in 1779, and it was just a log house. That it actually served the Nolichucky and Watauga settlements. Back when it was still North Carolina, Tennessee was wasn't even an idea at that point. So, but it was where General John Sevier began to form the idea that would become known as the lost state of Franklin. They were going to make a state called Franklin, but that, of course, did not pass by, I think it was 1 vote. They were going to name it after Benjamin Franklin and have a new state, but it did not happen. But this is the 6th one. The other ones have burned and been demolished for various reasons, and this one was built in, again, 1913, and is a beautiful courthouse. So what you see in front of you is the Central Commercial District. Most of these buildings were built between 1880 and 1920, though I do see one that says 1944 on it, but of course the businesses have changed hands many times, but they were very important that they build them with brick, stone, or finely sawed lumber. Just showing a little bit more of the commercial district from across the road, and the courthouse, of course. There's a side street there, bustling with activity, and there's a barber shop. As you can tell from the old pole. You got to check out the lollipop shop. Oh, look. Can you believe that? Oh yeah, you're loving that, aren't you?
And it picked us out some moon pies.
Perfect. What's that in your hands? I see cigarettes. Oh my God. That is a horrible example. Oh, me. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Horrible example.
To calm your nerves.
You're no role model.
And rattles.
Oh, that's a must. Hope you got 2 packs, 1 for each of us, right?
Yes.
Oh, good deal.
Like stepping back in ramen into an old candy shop. I love it.
I do too, absolutely. Problem is, I don't know where to stop. I want a bite of everything, don't you? Well, let's see what we got here.
You got your candy cigarettes.
Oh, yeah.
Your wax lips.
Oh, that's a must too. You gotta get
Pop
that.
rocks. Also some of my favorites.
Yeah.
We've got some crickets, bacon and cheese, or sour cream and onion.
Oh boy.
Oh, I also love these.
Oh, me too.
Chicken nuts.
Yeah, you got that 1 second of good flavor in it.
Yeah, and then I would chew on the wax.
Yeah, exactly.
Those
Absolutely.
are some of my favorites. I love those.
Actually had this Evel Knievel.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I love it.
I love the frosties.
Oh yeah.
Always at the library studying.
I've seen the old signs like the mail pouch down there straight ahead. It's a great old town. Straight ahead's the Salt House.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
All right, yeah. It was built in the late 1840s, and salt was rationed to the residents during the Civil War from this location, which gave it its name, the Salt House. And it's also served as a Masonic hall, wholesale grocery, warehouse, store, and a post office.
And it's raining us out, so we won't be able to do our usual drive-through, unfortunately.
Yes,
but if you like this, let us know and we'll do it. We'll come back again.
Yes, please give us a comment if you're interested in that.
Yes. Okay, guys, we hope you enjoyed this look at Jonesborough, Tennessee. I did, didn't you?
I sure did. It's been a nice little day in the town minus the weather.
Yes. It's rained on our parade, but hey, that's okay.
It's rain on our parade.
Can't control the weather.
And on their parade
Exactly.
today.
That's true too.
Yeah.
There's a look at the downtown area, and
Yes, and if you guys like this video, give us the thumbs up, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on one, and thank you to our patrons.
Very much appreciate your support, and we will see you guys on down the road.
See you later.